Hey Crushers, Young here, and I'm bringing you a new Crush Them All video. Today's video is going to be on the Easter event. Before we get started though, as always, if you have any questions or comments after watching this video, I would encourage you to leave them in the comment section below, or you can reach out to me through the official Discord, which you can access through the settings of the game located here in the community section. Today's video has once again been sponsored by GameDex.com, that's game-dex.com. GameDex sells all kinds of different board games, some indie stuff, some really cool games that a lot of which we enjoy playing at home. So I would encourage you to check them out when you get a chance. I would also ask you to subscribe to this channel if you haven't already done so. That way you can watch all my videos when they come out and stay up to date on all the latest Crush Them All news and information. Now, moving on. Thus far I have strictly done everything free to play. So I have not spent anything on getting any packages or nothing, and I'm going to just do this. Actually, here, we'll just go ahead and do it this way. I will now spend a little bit of flues just to speed this part of the process up. This would be no different than just waiting throughout the day. So there's my T-Rex Easter. Now, as you can see, I have 5,540 of the... I'm actually not sure what those are. Chocolate discs, maybe? And that's what we need in order to get the Easter token. And then each of these eggs has a different attribute, and there is also the hero Ra, so you can click on all these. Now, we did look at Ra in one of my previous videos, but he has this ability to summon on death, which it summons a giant mummy with high HP. In fact, that giant mummy has the highest base HP of any hero in the entire game. So, it's also coupled with arguably one of the lowest attacks. Basically, Ra comes out, Ra dies, and summons the mummy. The mummy is essentially a wall. Now, is Ra and the mummy good? Well, ultimately, the way that we're going to have to look at this is on a star-by-star basis. So for a player such as myself, with heroes ranging within the range that mine are here, this would be a better way of showing you. Given how high most of my heroes are, it really wouldn't be that beneficial to me. However, if star for star, it's on par with your other heroes, it's going to be fantastic. And it's essentially a wall. You're just going to want to slap a ton of HP runes, and maybe even defense runes with HP, just to maximize its base HP amount, and use it to stall out the front line of the team so that your backline heroes can deal some damage. So if it is on par star-wise with the heroes that you're going up against, then and with your other heroes, at that point you're going to find that you'll gain quite a bit from it. For me to make good use of it, I would need to get it all the way up to 5 stars, which I can't do without buying the Easter pack. But in terms of making purchasing decisions, it's something you'll have to determine on your own. So we're going to go ahead and start buying these. The first egg that we've gotten, this is a consumable, is Egg Water. So this increases the attack HP and defense of water heroes times 1.3. It affects all modes, and we also got Ra unlocked. We're going to go ahead and open another one. This is the Earth. It does the same thing, but for the Earth. We got more raw metals. That's 2 raw metals in a row. Another Earth egg and a Fire egg. So same thing, but for fire. Most of these consumables I am probably going to be saving for when Guild Wars start. I believe that will be coming in the next update. We'll just have to wait and take a look. And water, some more raw. And as much as I'd like to just sit here and take forever, I'm going to go ahead and speed through these a little bit so that we can move on with the video, because I would like to showcase Ra. As you saw there, I got 2 of the fire eggs, and they showed up side by side. That would have been kind of cool. Yeah, right there. 2 fire eggs side by side. So that's cool when you get 2 of the same thing. There's 2 earth. Some more raw metals. The light eggs are kind of cool. just in terms of design. I think the Earth one looks like a watermelon. That's what it reminded me of. I was trying to figure out what it was, but yeah, that's totally a watermelon, the Earth consumable egg. I'm going to blow through the rest of these, and we'll see just how I've done doing this free-to-play. I've had a couple chest collection guild quests that we've done, and so I've pretty aggressively been collecting. So if I can do this, I know you guys can. A lot of you are very dedicated to your chest collection. Alright. Oh, I forgot he's going to be in... Yeah, there he is. You can see him right there. So let's see. There's the mummy. So that's what the mummy looks like. So whenever you get a new hero, it automatically comes into your party. So there's 2 stars on Ra. And 3. I had enough to 3-star him. This is a hero that would benefit from being awakened. So I will go ahead and put that out there. This is a hero that you could awaken, and it would benefit him because it's going to increase his it's going to increase his HP substantially, and since that's the stat that we're wanting to improve upon, you know, if you are investing in him, you're not going to hurt yourself by awakening him, is what I'm getting at. So there's a 3/3 Raw, so 2.3 million base HP on Ra himself. And I won't have a way to easily show you guys how he would do, because, I mean, let's face it, honestly, he's not going to perform well relative to my other heroes in Arena. Yeah, in Legendary right now, even against my easiest target here, you can see I have 1/7 hero, mainly 6s and a few 5s for their buffs. But ultimately, tossing a 3 in there, he just would not survive. So, can't showcase there. However, Blitz is active, and we can show you how he does in Blitz compared to my other heroes here. Go ahead and bring him in. Let's see, this will cost me, yeah, 6 tickets, it's okay. So, we'll go ahead and take a look and see how he does. So, coming on in. So, he's staying back, which means that he's not going to be triggering Raw unless he gets hit. So, it would really only be beneficial further back, or when you have more heroes further back, like Sorrow, something with a good amount of range, Sorrow, Dark Hunter, something like that. He seems to be naturally standing right about back where Torch, yep, Torch and Misty, so back in their range. So we're actually not even going to get to see the mummy get triggered. That's a weird attack range for him, because he's not a damage dealer. You can see he's like super far down in terms of damage. That is kind of odd. Let's take a better look there. Oops. Here we go. Check info. So his attack range is 350. Okay. So that dictates how far back he stands. Alright, I'm not sure. I guess you'll just have to make your own choice based off of what you were able to see there. I mean, theoretically, he's going to be pretty solid in terms of overall performance. As I said before, star for star. It would help to have heroes that are going to be further back behind him rather than, you know, standing in front of him or beside him. So if you have more heroes that would be further back line, like Sorrow, Dark Hunter, something like that, that would likely work out better because he's more likely to trigger at that point. So you'll be able to take advantage of that more. Oh, that's interesting. So taking him to 3 stars, it unlocked this to where I could purchase that would have given me exactly what I would have needed in order to get him awakened to 3 stars and upgrade his weapon to 3 stars. So that's pretty interesting. I've also got the Expedition pack in, and I've not taken advantage of this at all. This was one that I had been waiting to get so I'm glad that it was finally in here. So the expedition speed up 3. You get 5 of those, and that reduces time taken for expedition by 8 hours. The expedition speed up 2, you get 10 of those, reduces time taken for expedition by 4 hours. And then the expedition speed up times 40 reduces the time taken for expedition by 1 hour. So it's pretty cool. If you find yourself in need of consumables, 300 flues, and you can get PvP boost. It's that package right there. This is worth it for me for the star shards. So I'm pretty sure I'll probably end up making that purchase. I have 11 hours to decide, so I'll consider that, and then I'll likely come back and make that purchase. The Easter event is in full swing, so I do encourage you guys to get on, collect as much as you can. In the meantime, I want to see that mummy trigger again since we weren't able to see it before. It really requires raw spawning first and running up forward to basically die. So let's see if we get lucky and he keeps spawning so far behind. Come on, Raw. Spawn towards the front. He may not spawn again. I'd seen him right before I started waiting to actually take a good look at it. And I don't want to stash my heroes just to take a look. There he is. Come on. He's getting lucky. That range is keeping him alive. Okay. Well, that's alright. Yeah, so Easter event's going. Make sure that you collect lots of the Easter egg baskets as you see them. Those right there. Those give you the coins necessary in order to make your purchases there. As always, I do appreciate you guys watching. There's the mummy. Finally got to take a look at that. I do appreciate you guys watching. I am going to be doing another video relatively soon. I'm already at 104 magic medals, and I'm working on Siegfried. And basically, as soon as I get enough medals to use my magic medals in conjunction with the current medals that he has to make him 7 stars, I'll be doing that, and then shifting focus from that over to my gladiator. That will be the next hero that I focus on heavily. I'm likely to end up awakening Siegfried to 7th awakened star at some point as well. So there will be some growth from me in that regard. I've also got quite the collection going of these chests down here, these rune chests. I find that I'm needing to really do some rune maintenance per se. If you come in here and just take a look at any of my heroes and look at what they have. I was experimenting with the poison chance right here on Groovine, but you see my bag is 340 and I've got 342. And for the most part, some of these runes I definitely will not be using. Like these, I don't even need to check them because I know that I'm not going to use that. Basically anything 1 star. I might keep these 2 just because the freeze chance is kind of rare. Same thing with Nimble. I'd probably keep 1 star Nimble runes, but I'm definitely not keeping really any 2 star guard runes. But 1 star of most things are not going to be beneficial. So, it's just a little bit of maintenance time. You go through, you see what you've got to work with, and then you kind of go from there. These rage runes, I'm definitely not going to be using. Oh, that's cool. I didn't realize you could do that. That information bubble there. But yeah, I'm not going to use 1 star rage runes. Probably not going to use those. And this is one of those things where you're just going to have to take time, go through what you've got, make some space, open a little bit, take a look and see if it's something that would be beneficial to you. If it is, at that point, so we open one, take a look, got some more 1s that I'm not really going to need, and then critical damage vitality rune. And look at that. A 5 star HP with HP. That is a great rune. That's a super great rune for a hero like my Siegfried. You can see right here I've got 1 HP, 1 attack AoE, and 1 attack. So that would be an upgrade for this one. When I have more Rune Dust, I've only got 14,000 at the moment, so that's not one I'd be able to take advantage of right now. But I've got this 6-star HP. It's got bonus gold, critical damage, and defense. I've got this attack one with defense, attack range, and ultimate attack. And then this is the one that I just got. It's got critical damage and attack range with that HP primary trait. That is just a fantastic rune. So I'm probably going to be investing in this particular rune, getting it built up for my Siegfried. That's a little bit of what's to come. I'm going to go ahead and stash Raw. I won't be needing him anymore. Not in my staging team anyway. I'll go ahead and use him as he is for my Princess Promenade Blitz team. I'm not, really focused here. As you can see, I don't have very much within that spread. Most of the heroes that I have are going to be within those other ranges, which you can see pretty easily right here. It's just that those two bottom rows there of the ones that I have in the Princess Promenade. Most of my heroes at this point are up here. I'm starting to get them honestly kind of stacked, and I like that quite a bit. But anyhow, that's all I've got for the Easter update, guys. I do appreciate you watching. The consumables, I would recommend saving them for when the Guild Wars start. I have a feeling it's coming relatively quickly. It'll probably be the next update when that drops here in a couple months, so keep a lookout for that. There's going to be news and information being distributed about that update, on the official Discord, so, definitely look into that. If you haven't already joined the community, go ahead and join it, take a look and see what we have going on, see if there's any news about that future update. And in the meantime, I do appreciate you guys watching. Thank you.